Yo, what is up guys? I'm here hitting you up with a new video. It is tier list time. Updated tier list with the addition of Esil and with Kanae. Last time I did a tier list was in December. Now 2 months later, we got 2 new hunters. A slight adjustments we have to do on the tier list itself with all the Ascensions. In case you're new here, subscribe. I basically upload every other day. And guys, quick thing in eigener Sache. If you don't support any creator in the partner program, make sure to support me. Link in the description down below. Now let's take a look at the tier list, what kind of adjustments we have to make. This is the tier list I made in December. I gotta say, now if you compare it probably to the last one, that there are adjustments. No, it's not really adjustment, it's actually the same thing. But there's one thing I need to say about this game. I feel like tier lists nowadays do not make that much sense, because every single patch Netmarble changes something, and that completely makes or breaks a character. It completely makes or breaks a character, changes everything, or they have for very specific content or whatever it might be. So it's hard to make like a proper tier list, because every 4 weeks it could look entirely different. But overall, I just want to give you a guideline overall. So what I'm referring to do is moving forward with my tier list, I still will do an Ascension tier list, but with one adjustment. I will no longer rank characters based on where they play. So let's say, for example, if we look at the 95 category, let's say here Isla's on the leftist position and Min is on the rightist position. It doesn't mean, no, going forward with the tier list doesn't mean if someone is on the left side that's better than the unit on the right side. As I did it in the past, I feel like nowadays it doesn't make sense. So I just place the characters only in the certain like tier list, 90, 95, wherever they belong, right? So in case you might wonder, oh, why is this character ranked lower in that category than someone else? It doesn't mean anything, okay? Just to let you know, I will refrain from ranking them. But let's talk first about the adjustments that need to be done when it comes to the tier list. So first and foremost, in my opinion, if we look at the current one, I will drop Alicia in the current tier list. I will drop her down to 85. Currently has no meta relevancy. Okay, I need to rank the A3 as well though. But she does not have any meta relevancy so far. There's no water content. There's literally nothing for her much to do except for the BOT weekly. Even though I firmly believe if they wouldn't blatantly make everything freeze resist, she would be the best character in the game. And she's just, what's going on outside? I think she's one support being away from being the best hunter in the game. I think she just needs that one new breaker support, and that's all there is. Also, in my opinion, I got a D rank MaTeIRiA as well because of meta relevancy. She's not that useful now because we got now the new workshop brilliant. You can still do bar and stuff because you might need the course, but I feel like where it's currently going, she's now getting D ranked. But you know what? In 1 or 2 patches, she could potentially get an up rank. Now, what is the biggest shift in the tier list really? If I think about it, if I look about it, there's only one in particular I want to mention here, and this is going to be Yusuun. Now, Yusuun is, in my opinion, not a 100 unit, but she's 85. She's not as good, in my opinion, as Thomas Andre. She does need a lot of setup required to really perform, and she's still a very, very clunky unit in comparison. Like Thomas Andre also has the survivability. That doesn't change. With Thomas, you can clear every content in the game. That still makes him the best hunter. But Yusuun is now a strong contender. She's now upgraded to 95 because of the recent changes with Armed. And now that we discovered how 100% defense penetration works, this obviously increases her potential as well. I think I don't really want to change anything outside of that. I think everything else looks about right to me. I don't think I need to up rank or down rank anything on the tier list. I feel like it looks about the same. There are no changes really required for the rest. Now, if we take a look at the new hunters, where will I rank Esil? Now for Esil, I feel like up to A1 to A1, she's like a mediocre mid type of firebreaker. Obviously, if I look now at Emma as well, when I ranked her, why did I rank Emma that highly? Well, actually, I do have to make one adjustment. I need to down rank Emma as well, because Emma feels outdated. So I can't do that. So this is how I would do it. Esil A1, A0 is okay. She is better than Emma for breaking purposes, overall purposes. She also helps now with the fire units. Also, she really definitely helps out Yun with extra damage and her ability, but that does not display at the A0, A1 ranking. I think A4 was the one which gave her additional defense penetration, and that's where it changes for her. So that's why going up on the tier list, A3, now we are already at the 90 mark. Reason being is she starts off with her ult ready. Her ult can be casted immediately, which now allows you with her S2 to get extra stacks. And in A5 she's the most powerful, because there she gets extra defense penetration, and now you get a double damage boost, which heavily increases the damage output of a Yun and as well a Kanae. So that's why for the firebreaker department, she is that good. She does have a lot of breaks. She does make your life a lot easier. The issue I have with her is that she's very squishy, so you have to pay attention on how you play with her, because she can easily be one-shotted in certain content. So you gotta pay attention to that. Outside of that, she has good breaking capability. She's a good breaker overall with good debuffs and buffs. Last but not least, we have Kanae. Kanae, in my opinion, with A1 right in the middle, 85. With all the other units now, when she is at A3, she slightly becomes more powerful, because at A3 she gains the super armor effect when she's casting her abilities, and as well when she's using Fire Kama Itachi, which is her first strike, she now decreases the cooldown of her skill 1 by 5 seconds, which allows her spammability. And this does provide more damage capability, so you do not have to swap her out. And at A5 is where she becomes most powerful, obviously, where she Sixth Sense effects are enhanced. She gets more attack, she gets more crit rate, crit damage overall. She has MP con reduction effect that kicks in once she drops like below 30% MP. She's very stickable. She is currently the best unit for guild boss in the game and for power of destruction as well. Now, where does she shine, where does she not shine? If you have like bossing content where there's simple one boss and maybe the boss doesn't even have a break bar, she's not that great, because then she cannot make effect of her pacify. Where does she shine? In content where there are ads to kill or enemies with recover break bars. This is where she is the most useful. In my opinion, I rank her the same as a Yun. She's definitely the most fun character to play in the game, but when it comes to capabilities, Yun I feel like is still slightly better overall for overall usage, because the Yun you can basically use everywhere, because her skill 2 doesn't have a elemental disadvantage. But moving forward, as we know with Netmarble, they will design content so they make Yun irrelevant in the future, but for the time being, this is how it looks like. This is the current tier list of solo leveling Arise. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always guys, if you liked and enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.